Hi, this is Rex Bukai with the Hamilton City Schools, and today we're going to be looking at analytics that you can see as a coach about a particular student, and it's the very same data that every student can look at about themselves. So I'm a coach, so I'm just going to log into coaching, and I've got my class up. I can come down here. And again, remember red, they're struggling. So I'm just going to click on this bar and I'm going to go to this student. And this is going to show me this student's work on this particular strand, which is number line 3. And what I see is that this student has tried 72 problems so far with less than 10% correct in the last 10 problems. Not making progress. 72 problems in a strand is way too many. 20-25 would be what my expectation would be. And why 72? Well, the evidence is very easy to see. All the reds are wrong problems. All the black circles with a question mark are where they had to ask for help. And so I'm just going to go click on this one here. 43 seconds in doing. If I click on it, it shows me the exact problem the student was given and the hints the student was given, and finally the correct answer. Their answer is 18. As I look at the question and the data it gives, I don't see how they could even get close to a number like 18 as an answer. So what that tells me, they're frustrated and they're guessing at this point. What's missing from this entire graph is an icon that looks like a video camera, and it should be sitting on top of one of the bars and on the time and date when this student watched the instructional video. And what we're finding is students are not watching these videos enough. And if they need to be encouraged to watch the videos and need to be told that they're getting their bonus points when they're watching the videos. And I've got a feeling the students aren't watching the videos because they're trying to race through and earn these points, which is great. But when this young lady was working on 72 problems, she was wasting valuable instructional time and valuable time learning skills and was resorting just to guessing. Had she watched this video, and the videos are on every practice page right here, it would have given her a 2 or 3 minute explanation of number lines. She can watch this video as many times as she wants. And for a student who's, trying up to 72, I would almost make it a rule for her to have to watch the video first. Now, other data, I could look at any work the student's doing and in any strand, click on their name, and I can get what progress they've made. So I can find out about every problem a student has done. So if I didn't pick her, I picked another student, I could go and find out what they've missed and look at why they missed what they missed. So that's activity. Now, that's the individual student and number line. Now, over here are these 4 areas that, as a coach, I can find out about this particular student. And it's the same data that a student can find. A student simply has to go to their profile, visit profile, and on their profile, it shows their badges, recommendations, where they should be going next. And then they like this, they want to know the energy point value. But the same 4 qualities are over here when they go to profile. So let's look at activity for this student. This is a 7-day look of their activity. And it says if it's blue, it's a video camera, video minutes. She's not watched any video. She's only worked on skill work. The red line are the energy points that she's earned. The vertical bars are how much time she spent each day working in Khan. So if you're supposed to be working 10 to 15 minutes in con, she's barely making 8 minutes on 2 days, and on 1 day she's down to 3 minutes. And the question is why? On 2 of the 5 days here, she mastered a skill and was proficient on it. I can expand this out to 30 days, and I can see that over time she's spending less and less time on con. This week she spent, way under 10 minutes a day on con. Here's under 10 minutes a day on con. And it would be a good conversation to have with this student. Why? And you can see these little blue lines here, these little blue line right here. That shows that she watched a video. She only watched 30 seconds of a video here, and here she watched 27 seconds. So this gives me a snapshot. How much time on task? Are they making progress? Etc. The next graph you want to look at is this one, and that's the focus. Of all the time spent in con, where's most of the time being spent? And you can see almost half of her time was spent on multiplying 1-digit numbers, but she's mastered it, indicated by the black star. Other areas, she has mastered them in a relatively short amount of time. How much time? I can go find out by just moving my cursor over it. It says this is just spent 1 minute, less than a minute. She's proficient. Spent 13 minutes here, less than 13. She's now proficient. So the black stars show proficiency. She's working on 4-digit. She spent 2 minutes. She's only done 1 problem there. Skill progress shows me the big picture with all the con strands and substrands listed, and it shows the strands that she has engaged in. And you can see across the top, she has 5 strands she's struggling in. So if I just move my cursor over it, this is the one we looked at originally. Number line missed. She's tried 72 problems, no progress. Here she's tried 37 problems, 1% progress. 10 problems, 3% progress. 18 problems, 0% progress. So she's not having success. And again, she's not watching the instructional videos. She's just going into a skill with no or very little prior knowledge of that skill and trying. So I would mandate to her, you have to watch the videos at the beginning and watch them when you struggle, because no student should be up to missing 72 problems or working on 72 one strand and not having success. So, and this grid goes all the way down, so I can see how students progress through here. The progress over time is 22 days that she's been in con, and you can see right away she mastered a lot of the basic skills, and then there was a lull of about 4 days. She mastered another skill. Then she mastered telling time, and then there was a really long lull, 12 days maybe, wherein she finally mastered 2 skills. And then the next mastery came at an earlier rate than this long plateau. So she's at about 13 skills in 22 days. Even your best students will have plateaus where they may go a day or two with no skill being mastered. Then you'll see lumps and clumps like this where they master multiple skills. So that's individual student data. Students can look at it, and all coaches can look at it. Thank you.